it's not looking good for the wrestlers whose contracts are gonna be up in 2022. Here is the news. Multiple AEW contracts are expiring and AEW is not looking to re-sign these contracts. Now, a couple of wrestlers whose contracts are going to be up in 2022 are Cody Rhodes, who is actually working as a free agent as of now, so his contract is expired. Joey Janela, Peter Avalon. I think Peter Avalon's contract is up. Lio Rush. I mean, this is the most surprising because it was not even a 1 year deal with AEW. Marco Stunt. Well, this dude has been literally absent and Christian Cage has probably taken his position as the third member of the Jurassic Express. And the final one is Brian Cage, who apparently is not happy with AEW. So the trend of AEW letting go many contracts will definitely continue, and here is my take on it. AEW is essentially turning into WWE Lite, as they are signing almost everyone who has either been fired from WWE or had their contract expire with WWE. AEW's roster is huge at this point. I mean, to be honest, it actually makes sense for them not to re-sign these wrestlers' contracts. I mean, they have like 150 wrestlers under contract right now, which is obviously required for them because they are having 4 shows. All those wrestlers who signed in 2019 may have possibly signed a 3-year deal. So that deal is going to expire this year, that is in 2022. For those wrestlers, and reports are circulating that AEW is not gonna re-sign these contracts and they are going to let them go. So the free market, the free agency is gonna be lit up again with all these wrestlers coming out of AEW. The most important of them all is that AEW is not going to announce these departures from their company. So the wrestlers who will depart from AEW after 2022 will receive no best of luck in your future endeavors wishes on Twitter. So Tony Khan is maybe like going to personally wish them thank you for your time in AEW, and that's a goodbye and a good night. So is this a good call that AEW is taking? From a fan's perspective, obviously not, because you hate to see a wrestler go away from a organization. But from a company standpoint, it actually makes sense. I mean, look at all these wrestlers which I mentioned previously. Joey Janela, he's controversial. AEW has stayed away from controversial wrestlers. Peter Avalon's library gimmick is literally dead. Lio Rush hasn't been on television since December. I mean, he's not even there backstage. Marco Stunt has been replaced by Christian Cage, and apparently Marco Stunt is going to audition for The Voice. I didn't know he was a singer. And Brian Cage is unhappy about his position in AEW. He got this top start push, but then his wife blasted his booking on Twitter and that push was gone. So you see, most of them are literally doing nothing, and releasing them, or as AEW would say, letting their contracts expire, is the best option for AEW. Out of 150 contracted wrestlers in AEW, there might be possibly 30 wrestlers whose contract may be up by the end of 2022. AEW is not looking to re-sign most of these lesser known wrestlers, and it actually would save them good money. So multiple AEW contracts are expiring and AEW is not going to sign many of them. That's the story for you, and this was my take about AEW contracts expiring.